Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a video for so long. So I've gathered together some of my makeup products that I've been using since middle of May, June, July, and here we are now in August. So I'm going to call this August favourites, but really they're summer favourites. I'm focusing on makeup, all these great skincare serums and creams that I've discovered. They're for another video. I'm going to tell you now the things that have really helped me with my makeup routine, making it super quick and making me feel a little lighter in these summer months, because we don't really need to do very much. Less is more. Obviously, the most important thing, even if you don't want to put any makeup on, it's got to be the SPF. I know I keep going on about it. 50, I would say at least. I know here in London it may not be particularly warm, but we've had some incredible heat waves. I mean, it's been up, it's been down, but when we do get the sun, it can suddenly catch you by surprise. Even actually, if you're driving along and it's quite intense sun, I was driving in a taxi, sitting in the front seat, driving from Nice airport to our destination, and I could feel the sun like burning in, and I'd put SPF 50 on at about 5 in the morning before we boarded the flight, and by then it was like 9:30, 10, and I didn't have my products with me, and I could feel it going onto my face, and I am such a stickler for this. I was trying to kind of like turn away, but you've just got to be aware of it. The damage can be really quite powerful if you're prone to hyperpigmentation like I am, and even if you're not, you don't want to be dealing with the problems later. SPF 50, La Roche-Posay, amazing. Clinique, even better. Dark Spot Defense, SPF 50. So this has an element within it which will also fight any hyperpigmentation. The La Mer SPF 50, beautiful, absolutely fantastic, as is the Tom Ford. This is also a great one. It's Giorgio Armani. It's a primer, SPF 50, so it gives you perhaps a better skin to receive better skin to receive your tinted moisturizers, your BB creams or whatever. Having said that, all of these SPFs that I have just talked through leave the skin really quite moisturized, not greasy, no white film to battle with. So I love BB creams, CC creams. I've got a few that I will happily recommend. Too many for this video, but one which I've really enjoyed and been using a lot of, the Guerlain Aqua Nude Lingerie de Peau. So they have in this range, Lingerie de Peau, they have foundations. This is much lighter, weightless, it's water infused. There is an SPF 20, but you know, just that's an added bonus. Always put an SPF underneath. This is not great for covering a lot of imperfections if you do want to. If you just want that sheer look that makes your skin look like your skin but better, it's a really lovely one. I've been using this. Afterwards, this is a lovely discovery. NARS, the Orgasm range, they've now expanded to a liquid blush, which this one is, and a powder. And it doesn't have any of the gleam of the original product, so it's just the pigment. I don't think it's the most user-friendly bottle actually. There's this sort of rather clumsy stick that you get some product out on. I have to put it on the back of my hand before I put it onto my cheeks, because obviously you need to pool it somewhere. Beautiful colour though, just like sort of flushed look, as if you've just had a little bit of exercise, and just your face has got that lovely glow. Really lovely. Now, something that I wouldn't have thought I would be talking about in the summer months, in fact any time, but particularly the summer months, it would seem a bit strange, is powder. I don't use powder. My skin's dry. If I use powder, if I'm ever tempted to, I tend to feel it's aging, looks more set. I've yet to find something that really will give me a feeling of, I've got to justify using powder, so I never have, until now. I've discovered this little genius product by Laura Mercier called Candlelight, and it mimics the effects of candlelight. I have to say, Laura Mercier is very clever. a makeup line which is developed by a makeup artist will always incorporate these really clever tricks, because they understand when they're making up models for a shoot, there are certain things, there's certain products that you just want to have a quick fix and you don't want to necessarily use 3 or 4 in conjunction. This is a very user-friendly product for the girl who is not particularly great on her makeup. It is simple and it's easy. It's very, very light and easy to use, very gleamy and glowy. So I'll put a little on my hand now so that you can see, and if you can't, I will put a little screenshot in. A little bit of this swept over the cheeks, just here and here, like a highlighter, but also it will mattify if you do need to mattify. Another powder, again, even more surprising, this is an under eye powder. Whenever I see these combinations of concealer and powder, I stay away. I assume the powder is just going to cake and sit in the under eye area and age and create a cakey sort of look, until I found this. Now, this has a dual purpose. It does brighten under the eye without leaving that, I don't know how it does it, it's quite miraculous, but there is no, you don't have any look of having any powder on there. It must be so, so fine. But what this manages to achieve, and particularly for me and people perhaps with my shape of eyes, I find that in the summer months my skin does get moist, we're warmer, we may be perspiring a bit. So this area under the eye and above here you can have makeup transfer. So your mascara might transfer up here or drop down, any eyeliner may drop down, and then you have these little telltale signs just under the eye. This will prevent that happening. It's like a barrier, because you don't then have the tackiness of your concealer there anymore. Your skin in that area is drier, less moist, and so you don't have that telltale irritating sign that you don't really notice yourself unless you're looking in a mirror all the time. So it will take somebody else to tell you, oh, you got mascara here or whatever. This stops that and it brightens. It's a little piece of magic in a pot and I love it. If I am going to use any eye shadow in the summer months, which I rarely do, this has been a really lovely palette. Dolce & Gabbana, beautiful packaging actually. These colours are just gorgeous. If you can see there, they suit pretty much every skin tone, I would think. They're pretty much a nude, no makeup look, but they will give a slight polish. So I've been using this throughout the summer and it's been fantastic. Now, in these summer months, I think one of the things we all tend to go to, or before we go on holiday, is spray tan, fake tan. You want to look as if you're bronzed. You don't, obviously nobody is going to go on sunbeds anymore. And before you go away, if you are wanting a little bit of colour, some people prefer to stay pale and interesting, and I think that's great. But if you do want some colour, you're going to want to use fake tan. I stay away because I think that I'm going to mess it up. I assume that I'm just going to get stripes or patches. I don't have confidence in my ability to put these products on until I discovered this by Guerlain. Guerlain Terracotta, they are renowned for having the whole summer bronzed look sewn up in a variety of different products. So the terracotta range, every year they find a better formulation, be it for their bronzers, be it for their tanning products. And this is a mist. It's idiot proof. I literally had this for about 5 weeks before I dared to use it, because I just thought, oh, I'm going here, I'm going there. If it gives a bad result, I'm going to look strange. I tried it and I was so excited. It mists on beautifully, great coverage, and it looks really natural. Now, moving on to lip colour. In the summer months, we usually want something a little bit more sheer, less vibrant. good strong pigment, but nice and sheer. I'm loving these Clarins. They're called Instant Light, and they're in a little sponge applicator, and they give this great pigment but a lovely sheer conditioning gloss. Quite superb. I'll link the colours below. There's like an orange and a raspberry that I'm using. Another really lovely colour, which is a real nude. It's by Trish McAvoy, and it is a conditioning lip perfector conditioning balm. I've been wearing this every day with no makeup, just SPF, and out and about on my bike and doing errands. It looks a really vivid pink, but actually when you put it on, it just stains the lips to the colour that they would be if they were your lips, but a little bit more pigmented, almost as if you've bitten them. Great conditioning. It's a really lovely product, this. If I have been wearing lipsticks, I've been wearing lighter colours. This has been an absolute favourite. Suku, which is a Japanese range makeup and skincare line that I do really love. Great formulation. This colour is a sort of nude, tea rose, peachy, coral. It's got a little bit of everything. It really suits my skin tone. And again, it's very moisturising and doesn't dry the lip out. The pigment doesn't look too strong. Having said that, all of these are really long lasting. Now, these are a little bit more glam, I have to say. Probably, I'm wearing one of these now. Dolce & Gabbana, their Miss Sicily range. These colours are gorgeous. This one is called Philomena. It's this beautiful, potent cyclamen red, orangey colour. Really hydrating and great to bring out just like in your makeup bag. They look really pretty. This one is called Concetta, and it's this gorgeous raspberry colour. Again though, because you're not wearing too much makeup and certainly not too much eye, you can get away with that strong lip. That tends to be something that a sort of rule that I try and abide by. If I'm going to wear a very strong eye colour, I would wear a paler, more nude lip, and vice versa. If I haven't got much going on with the eyes, I feel I can get away with more colour. Colours can look great for filming or for stills, but for general life, if you've got too much colour going on in your face, it can always look a little bit much, and it requires a lot more technique applying it. So I can't do a video without getting involved with a couple of my favourite perfumes, and when summer approaches, I tend to go for perfumes that remind me of holiday, even if I'm not on holiday. Now this one is a favourite that I discovered this spring. It's by a brand called Carthusia, which is based in Capri. Been around since the 1300s. Interesting story about this particular brand. It was founded by Carthusian monks, I believe, and really reminds me of summer. I've so enjoyed wearing this. Another favourite, which I can only really see wearing in the summer months, and it's so gorgeous, is Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. It immediately transports you to the feeling of being on some glamorous beach party, or walking on the port in Saint-Tropez, or being in somewhere in the south of France, Provence. It's very glamorous. It feels like sunshine in a bottle, and I love this. So that has been my August favourites. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've actually got a little guest appearance coming up now. So everybody, my special guest is Cosmo, and here he is. Hi Cosmo.
Hello.
Watch up a bit.
Okay. Oops.
Right, Cosmo, when I said I was filming this, you said you would like to talk about some of the products that you like.
Yes.
So here we go.
Okay. So I'll start with this one then. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. So first of all, we have this Clarins lotion. And yeah, it is really cleansing on the skin. What you do is you can put it on a cotton wool disc or something that you wipe on your face, like, I don't know, like a dry wipe or something. And then you can wipe your face with it. it's really hydrating
Do you
and
want
smooth.
to turn it around so
Yeah.
everybody can see?
It's really hydrating and smooth, and it's just a very
Smells
cleansing.
really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells really nice and just a very cleansing product, and it's very good.
Lovely.
Now moving on from here, we have.
Why don't you talk about your other one, because that's a similar thing.
Oh yes, actually, I'm going to talk about my other one. Okay, so here I have these Chlorine wipes. So basically this is a French brand, so you can get it in places in France, and ever since I was born I used to use a cream version of this, kind of, and it was one of the things that you like put on on
a cotton disc, you wipe over your face.
And then you wipe over your face.
It smells really lovely.
It smells the same as this, yeah. And so I wasn't able to use them for a while, since you can only get them from France, and like we only had like some because we normally stocked up in France. So then Mummy found, when she was out, these, which are the white versions of these. And
I bought the white ones before in Paris as well, but now we found a pharmacy in South Ken where we can buy them.
Yeah, in England.
So now you're happy.
Yeah, now I can use them.
So Cosmo, you don't wash your face with water?
No.
You only
I
use
don't really feel like clean if I wash it with water.
So this you feel, with this you feel cleansed.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to talk about?
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about this Clinique body butter. So let's go do some. Okay, so this Clinique body butter.
If you do a close up, might be better to do it.
Yeah, there.
There, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this Clinique body
Sorry,
butter.
You're better than me.
I'm not. Oh my god. Okay, right. Anyway, so this Clinique body butter, it's just really moisturizing. I have sensitive skin, so I put on I have to put on lotion after a bath or a shower, and
otherwise your skin actually hurts.
It itches a lot.
Yeah.
And this is really moisturizing and hydrating to the skin, and it's odd because there are some, like even with no fragrances, that make my skin like really burn. And we had an E45 one, and it really burned.
But then again,
my skin,
in fairness to E45, there was another E45 lotion that was really lovely,
good.
and we've run out of that. Otherwise, that would have been on your products list, wouldn't it? I think it was an E45 anti-itch, but weirdly enough, you had a really bad reaction to it. But this Clinique one you love, so you've stolen it from me. I love it. I find it really moisturising, but I like more of a fragrance, so I'll then put loads of perfume on straight after. But it suits you really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And what else do you like? Because that's
so
quite special, so I only let you dip into that every now and again, because it's quite special, isn't it?
Yeah.
So more of an everyday body moisturiser.
So here we have Nivea body moisturiser, and yeah, says a lot about it on the title. Oops, if I like flipped it around, but I can't, so.
You don't need to
Yeah, they
flip
can't
around.
read
It's
it.
fine.
Because,
It doesn't matter, darling. You
but
can, yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, this this Nivea body moisturizer is really moisturizing. After
And it
I've
smells nice.
Yeah. After I have a bath or shower. Yeah, it does smell nice. Okay. Yeah, after I've had a bath or shower, and the reason I like this one a lot is because after you do it, your skin only feels like quite creamy for 5 minutes. So and I don't really like creamy skin.
How long does it feel creamy with the Clinique one?
Quite a long time.
Oh, longer.
Yeah, it takes a lot longer because I guess it's more of like a creamy product. But this one, yeah, but I like both of these the same, I think. But it just like the different ways they work.
So if you didn't have these cleansing wipes and that moisturising lotion, would you feel really uncomfortable with your skin?
I don't know actually.
Yeah.
Because I might be used to not using them, but like,
Okay.
I don't really think I don't really think like I'd feel as clean with them, I guess.
Okay, Cosmo. Well, thanks for that. I really enjoyed having you on. So Please everybody give me some feedback on this video, and if you've enjoyed having Cosmo, and I certainly have, Cosmo, it's been lovely. Let me know your thoughts on the products and makeup that I've talked about, and I hope it's been helpful for you. Any questions, I always try and answer them all, so please get in touch. Please subscribe if you don't already.
Oh yes, you better subscribe. If you see this video and you haven't subscribed, please do come and let them. You're missing out on a lot.
Oh, well, thank you, Cosmo. Thank you very much.
There's a lot in life that you haven't experienced if you're not subscribed.
Okay, well, maybe not that much, but it would be great if you do subscribe if you enjoy my video. Let me know any thoughts, any more future collaborations with Cosmo or anybody else, and enjoy the rest of your summer. I have a really interesting week next week. So my next video is going to be very much health related. I'm off to Switzerland to a retreat with Tijan, and it is going to be so exciting. I cannot wait. That will probably, you'll see that in a vlog of Tijan's, or I will certainly do a video and try and talk you through how amazing it's been, because I'm confident it's going to be really special. Then perhaps after that I'll be back onto my serums and creams. I've got some really interesting new launches that I've been trialing that are really good. So enjoy the rest of your summer. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Have a great summer, and
see you
goodbye
soon.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye again.